Hello and welcome to Card Making 101. I'm Kimberly Guinier and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we are going, I'm going to move this out of the way, I'll put it out later. We are going to be working with this mixed media floral. Isn't it gorgeous paper? Look at that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I want to make today a standard card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So when I'm making cards, I always start out with an 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper, and then I cut it in half. Cut the long side at 5 1/2, like that. Whoops! Then I've got two pieces. See, like that. So I have two cards. Set that one aside, then I will score, and as you see, I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of curves this way, so I always fold into that side. And what I've also learned, now I'm going to measure at 4 1/4 and use my score blade there, is what I've learned. Let me put my cutter out of the way. Is that I fold, let's see, can you see that? There, this is the valley side of the fold, and this is the mountain side. And I have learned to fold into the mountain, which I don't know if you can see that. And then I'll just use my finger because my scoring tool is over there. Okay, so I've got my base. This is what I've got, is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now, I've already pre-cut my paper. I like to mat my paper because it just pops the flowers. Look at that, like that. So if I laid it on there, the color that's popping is just, to me, is just the green. But if I take this blue, which is boho blue, this is mossy meadow, and then I do that. So what do I got there? All the colors are popping. So let me get my Stampin' Seal and just, I don't know if you can see that, just run it across there. And then I will put it on the boho blue, kind of center it. So let's go. And I usually go down either 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. So what I did with this is 4 1/4. This one here, the boho blue, is, let's see if I can do this, 4 by 5 and a 7/8. I'll put the measurements on there if you want them. And then this is just a 1/4 inch smaller than that, or 1/2 inch. And then I'm just gonna mount the boho blue to the mossy meadow. Oh, you know, one thing I forgot to do. See if I've got a scrap. I don't have a scrap of white, but because this is a dark cardstock, I will put in a piece of white in here, say 4 by 5 1/4, to write on and everything. Okay, so there I've got myself a card, and see how simple that was, and quick and easy. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out my sentiment, and I've already pre-picked this out. Mother's Day is next month, so I thought I would put that out. And this is out of the let's see if you is, oh darn it, I forgot what it's called, and I have it written down here. This is Greetings for All Mix and Match. And what I have, so it comes in this case, I mean, it comes as a packet, and I've got them pulled out. So they're just, and they have every sentiment you could be looking for. So you've got white, black on white, and you also have the white on black that you can choose from. And then you just pop it out, and you don't have to worry about stamping. Sometimes I make a ton of card bases ahead of time. And I think what I'm going to do with this is pop it up with some dots here. Where did I put my dots? Here we go. Let me get a couple dots on here, because sometimes I like to pop it up. If I'm mailing it, I will worry about, hope the dog didn't get the other ones. I may not pop it up, because sometimes when you elevate your cards, see, I'm just peeling this off here, it costs a little bit more. But I live in a small town and they don't seem to check mine as much. So now what you do is I'm going to decide, do I want to put it up right here in the white? Do I want to put it down here on the flowers and just leave the white as a negative space? But I think I like it. I think I like it right there most, right there. So I'll cover up this little cone flower. Then I want to put some embellishments on it. So this here is the iridescent faceted gems, just like that. And I don't know if you can see that. Can you see how they kind of sparkle? Maybe out of the plastic. And they're flat, so they will mail on, and I'm using my Pick a tool. Let me make sure I'm on screen. Come on. Well, of course it's going to be a little tricky. And I'll put a right there. I always put my embellishments on like in an odd number. So I either do like a 3 or a 5. And today I'm feeling let's embellish. So I'm going to put a couple down here and we'll go up to 5. Oop, that one didn't pick up. Come on. There's my putty. Whoop. I'm having all kinds of trouble, so I'll pick it up with my fingers. And there. So I've got 5. And there you go. Happy Mother's Day. Isn't that quick? That's a fun, easy card that you can make in minutes. So you've got your cardstock. As long as you've got your designer paper, you can just make a card up and then your words. But then we'll talk about stamping later. Oops, this goes this way. There you go. I'd love for you, if you like what you saw, give me a little thumbs up. If you want to stick around, you can subscribe, and I'll be showing more videos in the next weeks to come and everything. You can find me, and if you want to purchase everything that we use today, you can go to my Stampin' Up website, which is KimberlyGuinier.stampinup.net. But if you have your own Stampin' Up demo, reach out to her or him and you can get the products there. You can follow me on Facebook at Creating with Kimberly. Have a great day. Bye.